video. This is a free reading to one of her authored books. This is entitled 101 Success Secrets for Women, Overcoming Your Obstacles and Achieving Your Dreams. The author of this is none other than Miss Sue Augustine. So she says here, to everyone who desires success, and most of all, to the source of all true vision. So, this is the introduction of the book. God can do anything, you know, far more than you could ever imagine, or guess, or request in your wildest dreams. This is taken from the book of Ephesians 3, verse 20. So, it starts here. Take a minute to think about what would have to take place in order for your life to be more fulfilling. What would have to happen for you to feel truly purposeful and contented at the same time? What would satisfy you more than anything else? These are questions that will start you on your journey, on the pathway to discovering your purpose and turning goals into realities. Many people start out with a grand sense of purpose. They tackle a project, launch a new venture, embark on a journey, enter a profession, marry someone special, and then are overcome by the pressure of their own striving to make it a success. Eventually, the reason they began the project or goal eludes them. Their original inspiration may have been genuine, altruistic, and self sacrificing, but it gets superseded either by a desire for perfection, the fear of a setback, worry over losing it all, or sheer force of habit. This is a book about achieving success with no limits. You'll find 101 effective approaches and practical concepts that are proven to help you succeed if you put them into practice. It doesn't matter if your particular goals concern your health, spiritual growth, relationships, career, finances, sports, hobbies, education, travel, social change, or politics. The same principles and concepts for success apply in your home, on the job, at school, at church, and in your community. As you read, I pray you will gain inspiration and insights. Implement the techniques presented and trust the one who is the source of all dreams, God. If you ardently desire to make changes, are willing to apply the strategies presented in this book, and seek to be within God's will, then persevere. You will achieve your goals. Start right now to dream big dreams. Expect God to act and get ready. So, this is the part one, getting started. So, the first is dare to dream. It says here, the poor man is not he who is without a cent, but he who is without a dream. By Harry Kemp. Keep thou thy dreams. The tissue of all wings is woven first of them. From dreams are made the precious and imperishable things, where loveliness lives on and does not fade. By Vera Sherd. Can you imagine the tragedy of having the ability to go anywhere you choose, but not having the faintest idea where you'd like to go? This happens to many people. They never experience the joy or benefits of using their full potential because they don't have a vision for their lives. They're not exactly sure what they'd like to see happen. Perhaps they don't know they have a choice. Maybe they aren't aware that having a dream and being a visionary is what makes the difference between merely living and being fully alive. Many of us spend more time watching television, writing to do lists, and organizing a party than we do dreaming constructively about our lives. Other times, we dwell on past memories or center on our hopes for a better future. But we have no current aims or definite objectives. When this happens, our activities turn into a blur of dealing with day to day tensions, handling problems, or coping with crises rather than moving towards worthy goals. We say we'd like to change careers, take up a new hobby or sport, start our own business, be healthier, and have more energy, improve our relationships, earn more money, or contribute to a worthy cause. But our desires at this stage are only vague wishes. We dream about making changes, but we hold back from defining it in a clear and compelling detail. Inside every one of us is the seed of the person we were meant to become. If we have hidden this seed as a result of what we were told by others, our parents, teachers, coaches, group leaders, role models, or mentors, we've never had a chance to blossom. When we lose touch with what we really want, we end up becoming numb to our own desires. We don't dare dream because somewhere along the line, someone told us not to. We may have heard, "Get your head out of the clouds. Daydreamers don't amount to anything. Be logical. Use your brain. You don't really want that. You should be ashamed of yourself. You don't really feel that way. Don't you think of anyone but yourself? Stop acting so selfishly. How could you do that to me? You shouldn't expect too much from life. How can you believe that? Nobody else does." Accept such limitations, we soon lose touch with our heart's true desires and get caught in living up to what others think is right. Longing for approval, we act in ways to get it. The result is that we do things we may not want to do, trading our dreams for the more immediate gratification that comes from pleasing others. For examples, you may have taken over the family business because it's what your dad, or you married or had children right away because your mom wanted grandkids. Some people get stuck in a real job rather than pursuing their dream of becoming an artist or musician or entrepreneur. Some have passed up the opportunity to change careers altogether or relocate to another part of the country in order to appease someone else. For the sake of appearing sensible, we live with our shoulds, have, tos, and musts. How do we reclaim our true self and get in touch with our heart's desires? God is the one who, from our very conception, has placed our dreams within us, along with the seeds of talent and natural ability. He has a purpose for each of us, along with reconnecting with our hopes and dreams. It is wise to ask the giver of dreams for guidance and direction. It is a mistake, however, to believe God will magically make our way clear. Instead, He sends reminders and chances to act upon our desires. But He allows us the freedom to choose. That it is where our responsibility comes in. We must choose to act upon the opportunities that arise in response to our request for guidance. God has promised to give you the desires of your heart. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. That is Psalm 37, verse 4. Perhaps, more than giving you everything you wish for, that verse is saying that He places those desires within your heart. Your Heavenly Father knows better than anyone what you were created to do in this earth. Begin today to pay attention to what really matters to you by honoring your personal preferences in small ways. When you're presented with a choice, quit saying, "It doesn't matter," or "I don't care." Allow yourself to choose from your heart. Purpose that starting today, you are going to dare to step out of a life of mediocrity, routine, and repetitiveness. Leave the average behind and go after your dreams. According to James Allen, dream lofty dreams, and as you dream, so shall you become. Your vision is the promise of what you shall one day be.